Lance, Mulbarton 1, Sunderland Rangers 0. Bit of a hard pill to swallow.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I think over the piece we've fought and we've had a go, second half especially. I think the goal we conceded is disappointing from us as a team. I think we've switched off. We don't defend the ball well enough down our right hand side, and then we don't defend the cross also, and then we get caught at back stick. So there's a combination of things where we could have done better. And I think in the first half we were guilty of that 2 or 3 times where we kind of switched off from set pieces or dead balls as such. I think the second half, though, I will say, their keeper's made an outstanding save off of Alfie in the first half. When it looks like it's gone over and he's got a great hand onto the crossbar. And obviously goals change games in a way. Mulbarton were very workmanlike, very strong, big side, but also can play. They've got threats all over the park. So we've just said, obviously, to them in the dressing room that we actually feel that to lose the game 1-0 and to have, and like Spenny said, if we huffed and puffed second half, but without any real quality. I mean, if you think probably over the piece, over the 90 minutes, both goalkeepers between them probably made 2 saves in total. And I think that just shows you what the game was like in a way. It wasn't an extravaganza of great football. It was just a proper battle really today, and I think that Mulbarton had the better of it in terms of their quality and where they put balls, and set pieces obviously were always a threat for them because of their size. So yeah, we're disappointed to lose obviously, but I think that we've just said to them as a group, that you can beat Fakenham, you beat Ipswich Wanderers away, you match Mulbarton here, and it was a closish game. It could have gone either way in that sense. So I think if we analysed it and to see how far we've come, we just tried to reiterate to the players that we're not far off.
You made some changes early-ish into the second half. You brought Ollie Ward off and brought Max Rose on, Seth O'Neill off and Gabriel Muffet on. Were they 2 tactical changes, or was that something just to bring a little bit of height and physicality to the game?
Yeah, literally that, Jack. I think that obviously Safari offers that, whereas Ollie Ward doesn't. Ollie Ward gives you other things, and our quality today for putting balls in behind them wasn't there. So that kind of snookers Ollie's strengths, if you like, and whereas Safari was giving us something up top, and obviously he led the line very well last week at Cornard. And so we brought Gabes on because Zeth had struggled with a sore back actually, so that's why he came off. And then obviously to bring Reece on, late, with 20 odd minutes to go, and obviously JD coming back at left back. Obviously we thought aerially that he would be for set pieces for ourselves. And like I say, we had to have a go second half, which I thought we did. I thought Max Rose came on and did well when he came off the bench. So like I say, we're disappointed, but we're not distraught with it. Like we just said to the players again, I keep trying to remind them of it. We're there on merit. We've done all right so far. We're a third of the way through the season. We'd have took second spot if you'd have told me this, 3 months ago. And I think that now we've obviously got to sort of steady the ship, and hopefully Tuesday night we can do that in the League Cup.
You mentioned there that Seth came off with a bit of a back injury. Is there any alarm bells at all?
No, I don't. Well, he just said that every time he was trying to strike a ball of any distance, he could feel like a slight tightening in his back. So it's precautionary. We could see towards the end of the first half he wasn't quite moving as well as he should have been. And obviously then you find out he's got an issue with his back. But hopefully it's not too bad. I hope it's just a muscular thing, which a good massage would better sort out.
James Dunn's back then. We've got him on a month-long loan from Kings Lynn. Are you happy to have him back? Happy with his performance today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Jordan Baker on 4 yellows, which means if he gets 1 more yellow, he'd be suspended for a game. So that was also the thinking of it. But we tried to get James in for the start of the season. I'm not going to hide that. Having been here last season, did very well for us. He'd been out on loan at Biggleswade Town and wasn't getting many minutes, and he became available. And so, he's familiar with the club, we're familiar with him. So hopefully this next month, I think we have 7 games in that month, so hopefully he can get some minutes and we can help each other out.
Back in cup action on Tuesday then, Hadley here at the Just George Stadium. Could I get a win that game from you?
Yeah, I think now it's actually a very important game for us. After 2 defeats in the league back-to-back like that, we need to sort of create a little bit more of sort of competitiveness within the squad again, and show that what we need. And I think obviously Hadley at home, game won't be easy. There's no givens in this league, obviously. But hopefully we can start to get a bit more momentum again leading up to the following weekend.